Welcome. I am Eric Muathe with Muathe.com, and I greet you, beloveds, in the love and in the light of the one infinite creator. So in today's video, it's going to be a quick follow-up to a video I did earlier this morning. And in this video, again, January 10th, 2022, and we're going to be taking a look at Shiba Inu. And as a follow-up to the previous video from earlier this morning, which I'm going to link in the description. So maybe watch the previous video first before coming to this one, where I was talking about Bitcoin and Ethereum. So right now, we can see here that on the daily for Shiba, this is the big takeaway in my opinion. Again, take a look at where your RSI is trading. RSI is trading just a hair above 30.9. And remember, I talked about this in the prior video. 61.8 divided by 2, you get this number. An original concept by yours truly. So we can see that if we're going to get a push down in Shiba, then the RSI must drop below 30.9 to continue this current slide. In other words, for practical explanation of what this can do for somebody, if you're looking to buy, then you have to be cognizant, aware that if it drops below 30.9, then there's more downside. So basically what I'm saying is, let's say you are looking to buy around here for whatever reason, even though why would you? Because it's not breaking out. But anyway, everybody has their own strategy. So you'd have to consider, or at least you might want to consider, it's up to you, of course, whether RSI 30.9 is being breached, because if 30.9 is being breached lower, there's more downside. If you're looking for buying the dips, then definitely you'd want to see a bounce or holding above 30.9, and you want to see it coiling back above this number on the RSI, and this is the daily. That coiling back above 30.9 will give you more confidence that there's some short-term lows. Now keep in mind, this is the daily. If you take a look at the 4-hourly, you'll see the same thing. The 4-hourly, as of this moment, this instant, is doing its best to hold that 30.9 level. Now this is the exact setup I was saying, that if it's going to stall and stop going down, around here it needs to stop and not drop below 30.9. So it's right now at about 32.5. So that's an area where somebody looking for a bargain can take some small position, but understand it's so close to this threshold of 30.9 that just a little bit of a drop below 30.9 continues this downwards trend. Now, let me go back to that daily, because I made a comment about breakouts. So on the daily, I don't know that you can see it. Let's go back. All right. So on the daily, you can see it build a base right here. And the reason why breakouts make a lot of sense, because it's momentum. It clears the base, and this is a sweet spot right here. This is the phase where you want to be riding the instrument higher. That's why breakouts make sense. Now, by the way, if you take the lows of the base, right now, these lows are actually coming into focus. So we can say that if it breaks this baseline, get it? Baseline, the lows of the base, nice. And let's keep the theme of this video consistent. If the RSI on the daily also drops below 30.9, those two things, a price break below the baseline, RSI 30.9 breach to the downside, that set the stage for a massive drop. And at the same time, holding above RSI 30.9 on the daily is good. And if prices can stop going down here and hold above the baseline, then it could be building for another small time move higher. Is it the main low? I don't know. But I can tell you that from what I see, the risk is still there for breaching that RSI 30.9 level and for prices drifting lower. Remember, even from earlier this morning, as of right now on the daily for Ethereum, Ethereum is still below RSI 30.9 on the daily. Right now it is back above that 3,000 level, trading at 3,026, but still below RSI 30.9 on the daily. So the downside pressure remains. And if we take a look at BTC, we can see it's come off the lows, but the RSI, even as of right now, is still at 29.2-ish. So the RSI, even at 41,252 for Bitcoin, RSI is still below 30.9. So the downside pressure, in spite and despite the daily recovery back above 30.9, the daily recovery off the lows, the downside pressure remains as long as the RSI is below 30.9. And again, here I need to mention, again, I don't know why I feel the need to explain this from my vantage point, is right now with Bitcoin pulling back, it is of no interest for those who play breakouts until it clears the 61,000 price level. No interest at all. If it takes 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 8 years, 13 years, 21 years, 34 years, 55 years to clear 61, no interest, none whatsoever. It is when it clears the breakout level. For example, late 2020, this was a desirable entry level. Why? Because it was breaking out. And so you avail yourself for this massive move higher, while ignoring all this sideways action here, which can take years, by the way. So again, breakouts make sense, but to each decides their own trading strategy. And so it is. I am Eric with Muathe.com, and I leave you in the love light of the one intelligent infinity. Go forth rejoicing in the power and in the peace of the one intelligent infinity. Adonai.